Hey guys, day no zero. My knee's hurting. I'm gonna sit down and have a cup of coffee, answer some questions. Crap, spilled coffee on my questions list here. Alrighty, hope everybody's doing well, by the way. Hello everybody. First question, I've had this question a couple of times. What does my hat say? My hat is a hat from the local hillbilly store called Cook's Farm Center. They got a location here in Ironton, Ohio, which is down on the river, Ironton, but we call it Ironton. And I think they've got another store over in South Shore, Kentucky. And this is what my hat says. It's got a picture of a calf on it, and it's Cook's Farm Center hillbilly store. That's what my hat says. Where do I get my vaping stuff? I get mine from, what is that, Old Pueblo Vaping Lounge out in Tucson, Arizona. That's the same place that Bubba recommended that he get, or the Low Buck Prepper. That's where he got his stuff from, and I seen his vaping videos, and I contacted him and asked him about it, and I went to the website, which I'll leave the website down below, the Old Pueblo Vaping Lounge. And I just called him on the phone and talked to the dude named Keith. Keith's the owner, and Keith's a really good dude, man. He's patient. He got me hooked up, and he sent it all to me in the mail. I ordered it just like I would order it something online, except for I called and talked to a dude on the phone and ordered it from him and got it through the mail versus going to an online website. Yes, Mabel, get your camera time in. Say hello, everybody. All right, go protect the chickies. Did I replace the crank radio that I had, what was it, I guess it's going to be 2 summers ago when we had that storm come through, and I made those SHTF videos, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I had one of those hand crank emergency radios that crapped out on me after about, 30 minutes. And I did replace that with I just went ahead and got a 2-meter handheld ham radio. I don't have a ham license yet. I will at some point when I get, everything worked out to get to that point, but I do have that radio, and it does not take a lot of juice to charge it, so with the solar system that we have and the battery bank, we can easily charge up the radio battery and keep in contact for emergency purposes. So, Mabel, go. Yes, go into my chair, that's great. Aquaponics. Maybe at some point I may look into setting up a larger aquaponic system with the fish and the vegetables and all that kind of stuff where you can grow fish for food, and they help keep your water going for your vegetables. But I'm not yet. I grow a few plants with my little hydro system in the house, and that's enough for us to get through the wintertime with what we have canned from the big garden in the summer and the fall. I'm just not ready to set up a big system where you're growing lots of fish and lots of plants. I'm just not set up for that yet, and I don't have the right materials. I don't know what kind of fish to use because it gets cold enough here in the wintertime where tilapia would not survive, which is what a lot of folks grow because it grows real fast. Just maybe at some point, but not yet. There's a lot to learn, and I've got other projects going on right now. I need to get some other improvements done around here before I look into something like that. Why am I so insistent on trying to produce my own food year-round? Well, if you look at the super elite, the super wealthy, like the British royal family, a lot of the super big bankers, the Gateses and those type of people, they don't eat mass-produced food either. They don't buy their food at the store. They all have private farms to where they grow their own food, they raise their own animals, they get all of their food from their gardens, their big gardens and their big private farms. And they're not any better than, their family's no better than my family. If their family's going to be able to eat fresh-grown organic vegetables, then why shouldn't my family be able to eat fresh-grown organic vegetables? We've got land, we've got enough, we've got just under 5 acres out here in the hills, and we can provide a lot of our own food from that, and that's exactly what I tend to do. That's why we're raising so many chicks. So many chickens, we're going to be able to do 2 batches, and plus it'll give me a chance to sell some of the chickens, either for meat or breeding pairs, because Australorps are a really nice chicken. to kind of recover some of the money that I spent in feed and shipping costs and purchasing the birds and so on and so forth. But the main reason that I do is for the simple fact that I do not want to support and do not condone huge giant corporate farms who use GMO everything and growth hormone everything and really mistreat the animals and mistreat the people who work there and sell a product that may be a little bit cheaper but is really a lot less quality than what you can grow on your own. I would rather have my kids eat chicken that we've grown and raised and butchered ourselves than a huge mass-produced corporate chicken farm chicken from one of the big mega marts. And that's just me. That's just what I've chosen to do. I'm not saying that you should do that or whatever. Do what you do. That's the prerogative for everybody to choose. Do your own thing. And that's just how I do it. And those are my reasoning behind it. I don't want to support those kind of companies, those kind of corporations. So we'll keep that part of our money in our pocket and raise our own. You can probably hear the peepers in the background there. Buzz the end. I've been having some trouble with the YouTube editor. For some reason, it's whenever I put my regular, like this video clip here, I'll put it into YouTube editor and put my little the end Buzz the end clip onto it. It doesn't recognize that or something. It's not completing the video, so I've been having to put videos out without that ending on it. I don't know. We'll try to get something figured out. But like I said, I don't have a whole lot of time to sit in front of my computer and try to figure stuff out. The chickies video, whenever we got the little chicks, I had to send that video via Skype over to my sister Gravy 111. She's my adopted sister. She will claim me as a brother. She's sister by choice, just like Bev, Wolfie, and I'm a survivor and thriver. We call each other brother and sister because we're brother and sister in Christ by choice. So that's the whole sister thing. But anyway, I had to send that out to her so that she could put them together on her computer, send it back to me, and then we could put it onto the channel for everybody to take a look at. So thank you, by the way, Gravy, for that. You're awesome. Let's see. The chicks, when we put the chicks' beaks in the water, no, I did not do that to all 100 of the chickens. We did it to probably 65%, dipped them in the water, and the other chicks will learn. They'll see the other ones drinking. They'll be able to smell the water. And we have not had any issues with any of the chicks being dehydrated or not being able to get a drink of water. When we put the feed into the brooder box, chickens peck at everything. Eventually they'll make a run over there and they'll peck at it and they'll decide, oh, this is good for food, and they'll keep eating it, and all the other chicks will come over and eat. We haven't had any issues with any of the chickens not being able to find the water or find the feeders and having problems with that. I'm sure there's certain breeds out there that have been bred down so much, they've been dumbed down so much, that they just stand there and not get anything done. But usually when you're dealing with chickens, like Ocelorps and Rhode Island Reds and an established breed that's been around for a while, there's not going to be any issues with them not being able to smell and find the water or the feed. That's just me. I'm by no means a chicken dude expert. I'm just a dude. But this is what I do with my chicks, and I haven't had any issues, so take that for what it's worth. Yeah, I know it's really early in the year to be having chicks, but I want to be able to have enough chicken until this time next year. So we're going to do this batch of chicks. We'll probably sell a couple of breeding pairs out of there to recoup some money. We're going to sell some of the butchered chickens. A lot of the folks up down the creek out here are interested because a lot of the old folks, they can't do it themselves anymore. And I told them that if they wanted some fresh chicken, that I would be more than happy to raise them up, butcher them, and bring them to them. And I'm quite sure that they'll give me something in return, whether it be a couple of cans of apple filler or whatever it is. I don't care. And just trying to do my part to make the world a better place, y'all. So, and then a lot of it was going to go into our freezer, and then we're going to do a batch of pheasants sometime in May, and then behind that, whenever the pheasants are done and raised and butchered, then we're going to do another batch of chickies behind that. That way we're going to be sure that we have enough chicken meat and chicken broth and chicken stock and canned chicken to last us the entire year, which is my goal, along with making a bigger garden and so on and so forth this year. So. And I spilled coffee on this last question, so it's too early. I don't know. I don't know what this question is. I'm sorry. I don't print shit out. You know, I write everything. I write everything down. I have a pen and paper. You guys remember a pen and paper where you can like write stuff down rather than having to print it out or text it? You can't text with this. Hello, hello. No, it doesn't work. You just write stuff on this paper here, and you can remember it. After you write stuff down, you can remember it like this. So yeah. But this last question is, and I'm not really sure how to answer that. So, anywho, that's going to do it for now. I hope that helps. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate each and every view and each and every subscriber. You guys are awesome. You leave great comments. And this is, to me, it's what it's all about, is sharing all of our knowledge so that we can make each other better and each other's lives a little bit easier. Because, I don't know about y'all, but I could sure stand a little bit easier every once in a while. So, alright guys. I will leave a link to the Old Pueblo Vaping Lounge. And of course, I'll leave the link to the, holy crap, that's good coffee link. Alrighty. You have a great day. Thanks for watching. God bless. Ah, my gun's got stuck. Oh, the end. Oh. Buzz, buzz, the end.